got black tea with honey, right?
White tea.
White tea?
Sugar.
Ah, shit, my bad.
It's fine. How'd it go, by the way?
I think it's over.
You know, it's weird, because it's like, over is such an infinitum term, you know?
Yeah.
But nothing about relationships for humans is infinite. So what are you talking about?
We had this kind of concluding, like, closure conversation, and I guess we were both wanting that, but at the same time, we couldn't get ourselves to speak to each other and, like, kind of just meet.
What I'm saying is, like, closure in relationships, it's not even possible. It's not a real thing.
Right, because it's not like they cease to exist, and there's kind of just, almost like the idea is kind of closed. You ever just feel like people don't exist in your life anymore?
Yeah. Like now they've become one of the extras in the movie of your life.
Yeah, exactly. And we're kind of just like the main characters.
Yeah.
Because the more I reflect on it, and the more I realize I've closed not just her door or like other doors, because like moving on from that, it's almost freeing in a way.
Yeah. I mean, I get that from Harold Bloom, but he was in the middle of dying. And so he talks about how he's closing these doors and how that's what we do our entire life, right? We create this closure. Because when you close the door, it's like, you don't have to take in all the detail of that world that is in that door. Or all the opportunity that's through that. You can close it. But a little bit, that's a taste of death. And as you end up focusing on the linear, not fatalistic, but singular path that you're going to take, you've experienced death already multiple times.
I think that's why Mike left the company, because the idea of closing doors, that there's like freedom within those limitations and knowing your boundaries, especially as a coder, as a developer, like that just frees you to develop actual good content without worrying too much about other like pressures or even
The limitations.
we were kind of imposing a lot of limitations, but if that's the key component to developing good content, then maybe Mike was right. I mean, that just essentially leaves a huge hole in this project.
Just a gaping Mike-sized hole. Right?
And it's not like we can just pick up where he left off.
I know, there's like weeks. I'd have to take like 4 weeks to go through all the underworkings that he did.
It's not like, yeah, I mean, I'm barely a programmer. I'm kind of just here to do some game design.
Same, I'm in the same boat.
But Charlie's perfect for it.
Honestly, she's way better than I am.
Oh, speak of the devil, here's your tea.
Hey.
No problem. What are we gonna do with this whole project now that Mike's gone? It's pretty much over.
Good start.
It's on you. You were supposed to start.
Start it! To say, bro.
Yeah, you
No,
gotta
it's
be,
your film.
You gotta be
Commentate.
like big
Go on.
YouTube energy.
Things happening, you're missing them, bro.
Oh
you made
my.
the film.
Okay,
Hold on.
we're gonna do a YouTube
Okay.
rewind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rewind time. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are with the audio commentary on a short film I made with Shawn Barlon and JC. Check it out. I'm here with Sol and Dovi.
Yeah.
The three greatest minds across the world are gathered today to bring you this. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So Q&A time. Ask me away.
Okay. What was the plan going in?
Well, Shawn was like, yo, we only have today and today only to do this. My homework is due tomorrow. So like, oh my God, we got to do a short film all in one afternoon. So we're like, immediately we're like, okay, first let's put it in black and white to make us look cooler because we can't get the lighting right. And throughout this entire film, we all realized it was just absolutely terrible. There was shortages of brilliance along the way, but the end result is way better than we expected. Lots of tracking shots, as you can see by my excellent
I was about to
cinematography.
say.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
This particular shot, especially. Do you guys were walking this corridor like a lot of times? Because
Oh
the
my
shot
God.
was like because I noticed guys like they're walking and talking, then it like cuts and they're like walking the same path again. Is that what happened?
We had to do so many takes because the white man here kept looking at the camera and laughing. Ha. Such a jokester. No, it was good.
So-
Yeah, look at it. I swear he looks at the camera here in this take.
I think he does at one point.
Yeah. But like the dialogue, completely, we did not write any of it. They were like, okay, so we were at this cafe, gonna rewind, and we like
Rewind.
we sat here for like about an hour, just like, okay, what's the idea? Shawn didn't even have an idea of what he was gonna do, so we had to like come up with like, because the whole concept of it was supposed to be like, for his project, a short film, but you have to make it seem as if it's within the middle of a movie, so it's like a larger movie. So he just had to pick something right in the middle of something. So we came up with like a plethora of ideas. It was like, what about like a sci-fi twist? You guys are androids because you can't actually act and show emotion. Why don't you guys be that? It was stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we settled on this for some reason because it was the most easiest. I was like, let's do a horror film. But they weren't vibing with it. But yeah. This part was kind of hard to film because I couldn't show my reflection on this white background. So I had to like twist my body, contour it in a way. In the end result, I think I need a disability check from this cameraman stuff. I was working extra hard. I didn't even get paid, so that's liable to sue.
You should sue.
I can sue. This shot, I kind of like this shot though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I was like, let's do this. Here it is. This is the climax of the short film. Oh, look at him. Looks like Tenet. Oh, what? So in this shot, when you do point of view stuff like that, the actors kind of have to recreate exactly what they do. They didn't exactly do it, but he tried to with like this weird like. But he kept like jittering.
Well, in big productions, you generally have like two cameras if you're doing a back and forth point of view, but positioned in such a way which you wouldn't see it.
Yeah.
You know.
But I liked it because it's like the first time I really tried that.
Yo, wait. Go back for the last shot.
The last shot here?
No. A little bit forward.
Okay. Here.
When the second shot where it's like the other guy behind. Okay. I don't know why. This okay. Now that I notice it, this shot looks kind of funny. It looks like the guy, like, not like the one who's like focused. Yeah. He's green screened. It looks like it's keyed out. It hasn't been keyed out. Is that the magic trick around this shot?
Well, we're trying to, emulate Tommy Wiseau's masterpiece, The Room, here. So, we had to do it to
is
him.
it keyed out? Dude, it's keyed out.
Oh,
it's a green
got a Tommy
screen.
t-shirt on.
Yeah, that's why he has a Tommy t-shirt on in honor of Tommy Wiseau. So here you go. Oh my god, this take, we honestly took like 20 takes of this. Because they could not get it right. Every time, he kept saying...
Huge hole in this project.
Look at this.
Gaping mic-sized hole.
Every time he said that, gaping mic-sized hole, they kept laughing.
I can't hear it, by the way. That might be an issue.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Yeah, whatever he says there, it's just
Mike
like...
was right. I mean, that just essentially leaves a huge hole in this project.
Just a gaping mic-sized hole.
But yeah.
I could have,
They kept like slightly getting better at acting throughout this. Yeah, the end result still sucks, but like I like that we did this, and I'd be down to do it again.
Yo, it's for like you saying like it was kind of tough, and then you're like okay, the material was kind of garbage. The end result was actually pretty good.
I'm like quite genuinely surprised. Because if we were able to do this in one afternoon with like no thought, I wonder what we could do in like, a year or 2 years.
Yeah.
This ending though, I find it so funny, but
I feel like that shot where you panned around them both would have been nicer if you had a stabilizer.
Yeah.
I like the handheld nature of the rest of the film, don't get me wrong, but I feel like that particular shot where you do the pan around would have been nice on like some sort of stabilizer.
Yeah, definitely some, films like to do handheld on purpose to show like...
Yeah, I know. I like those kinds of films. I just think that particular shot,
definitely.
when you're walking along here, like you can still like with a stabilizer, at least the ones that like press against your shoulder as opposed to the ones that have like the gyroscope in them.
Yeah,
if
I was
you press
saying
it
that
against
too.
your shoulder, you can like if you hook your camera up in that, you've got two handles to hold on to, in which you can add your own walkie bits in when you want, and then smooth it out. Especially when you're doing that, like when you zoom out there and you move back.
Yeah.
Pan out. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
I did film
fun.
2 years.
You did film?
Yeah, I did. Well, 3.
I need your insights
No.
on the rest of it. The 3/4 rule, everything.
Oh, I don't remember any of that. I just remember like the bullshit analyzations thing in the essay.
Sean kept
This is
saying
crazy.
to me, "Zoom in so it looks more cinematic." Man, I guess he was
You don't
right.
have to though.
Yeah.
I like wide shots personally.
The most
Some
interesting-
perspectives on like maybe Shawn holding the cup, like maybe he holds it with switches from one hand to two, and he's got like he does it there for a second. Like you could like zoom in on the hands whilst they're talking about something, get close up on the hand mannerisms and stuff. If you were going for a more artsy thing.
Yeah. Oh, so okay. So we weren't originally supposed to do this in black and white. It was actually the perfect lighting, but then Sean made the wrong turn on a highway, so we just wasted like 30 minutes. I like this part though, but it's probably more clear if it wasn't black and white. So when he hands the
Yeah.
cup and meets his friend, the light
I think
goes
it's
green.
like a matter of like color correction and stuff. You could probably
Yeah.
fix that
Definitely.
if you just messed with the effects a bit. I
My,
was taught how to do
yeah.
that, but wasn't paying attention. No.
my favorite part about it is you can see the mics.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. I do like
No.
that in film art, for this one actually we did that technique where we just mute the video and synchronize
you
it
could
to
throw
the...
in some bullshit meaning that they're like news assistants or something. Oh no, they say they're game developers. News game developers.
News
Oh,
game
yeah.
developers.
That's why they've got the mic strapped on.
We gotta
yeah.
write a movie.
Yeah, that makes sense. Did the story
I know,
make
like-
sense to you guys?
Yeah.
At first it didn't, but then
Because
I see where you were going with it.
I'll
I
be
see where
honest,
you were
when
Uh-huh.
I was filming this, it made no sense to me. It's
I
like-
mean, the twist ending kind of helps. So
Yeah. The
Yeah.
only like short films that I know are like music videos.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Those are the only short films I indulge in. You know, I dabble.
I dabbled in.
I'm a
in
bit
them.
of a, movie historian myself. Well, anyways,
yeah,
thanks for watching.
overall
Dovey,
it's pretty good.
Dovey, take it away.
All right, guys,
Yeah,
thank you for listening to our
We the
little
boys.
commentary. We
the
the boys.
boys.
We the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.